channel, guys. So, wow, it has been quite a journey. If any of you been following my fitness challenge, man, thank you for joining in. We're almost on the other side. We're now bringing some organizational content, so I'm so excited to share some of these things that I just absolutely love. If any of you have been following me on Instagram, you know that I've lately been, just exploring more about organization and sharing my frustrations about certain planners. And some of you actually, answered some of my questions around my age. I wanted to know what people my age are doing to organize themselves. And some of you guys have been saying, like, you're not even there yet. Not even on that journey, not even motivated, but you want to kind of know how and like how to go about it, what to do, all that kind of things. So I have been thinking about this. I absolutely love organizing, and I want to share some of the things that I've been doing over the years, some of the tools that really help me to get organized, and just like exploring more ways to just get yourself organized, because it's just honestly changes my life it just keeps progressing my life and bettering my life every single time I put effort into organizing myself. So I love that. As restrictions on lockdown are starting to be loosened up a little bit more, some of us are mentally preparing ourselves to get back to work, back to school. And so for some of us, that's a harsh reality to face right now. Because we've been comfortable. We've been getting pretty comfortable. To kind of prepare myself, I wanted to start organizing myself a little bit. And, just to get myself back into the game. But also to just get back on a better foot. Because if anything that this lockdown has taught me is that I definitely don't want to go back to the way that I actually was living before, or the way I was doing things before, because I realized there was things that were just always super stressful that did not necessarily need to be, and certain things were just actually quite they were just unnecessary. What I actually want to do is to do things more efficiently and peacefully and with greater clarity. So whenever I organize myself, I've noticed that I come out with more efficiency, more peace, and greater clarity. And that's where I want to continue off, post lockdown. And today I want to share with you 7 things that I have actually been doing to help me get organized during lockdown. Please make sure to like and comment and to see what some of these things have helped you or inspired you, and what are some things you would like to organize. And just subscribe, click the notification button so you don't miss another video. And so let's get straight to it, and I'll show you 7 things that I've been doing. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to organize was my paperwork, because I wanted to have them all in one place. They were just spread out in so many different folders, and I hate loose papers. So to save me time when it comes to looking for like travel documents, like original copies and things like that, even though a lot of things are digital, this is just really important for me to have them all. So I just created a rough display of the categories, and eventually I'll be upgrading to a small file with cute printed displays. But for now, this gives me a peace of mind that I need, knowing that they're all in one organized space. So if you want to see a video of me decluttering my paperwork, just comment down below, and I'll be happy to show you the steps that I went through to do that. Download budgeting apps. I love budgeting and trying out different apps, and so far Monzo has been an absolute winner, since it's a mobile banking app that I only use for the purpose of keeping track of my spending. So I put however much I want on there. I set a budget for each category, and then track each category, so I always know where I am throughout the month. It's just really, really great to see your spending habits and improve for the next month. And honestly, if you want to get to actually start organizing your financial life, start with the budget and keep watching it. You'll get more clarity about where you are going and what you want to achieve for the future. Clean out your wallet. Talking about money, I cleaned out my wallet, since I do tend to keep my receipts. Since I don't need to keep my regular receipts as much anymore, because Monzo keeps a record of my spending, what I did differently this time is I just take them out after 1 week and get rid of them, unless if they have a warranty in them. If they have a warranty attached to them, then I'll just put them in my money section in my folder for future reference. In my outside compartment, I used to keep my vouchers and coupons and deals, so when I go out, I remember to use them. Now, I'm a big fan of reward points, cards, stamps, you name it. Honestly, they all add up. They're just amazing. Like within 1 year, you could just end up saving up over £50 or more. I mean, they just absolutely amazing. I love them, and so I wanted to declutter them as well. So I don't know if any of you have got a lot of cards, but what I did, how I organized this was according to functionality, so according to how I use them. So the ones that I use less frequently at the top, and then the ones that I use most frequently, I organize them in the bottom there. So honestly, it's so much fun, like having these cards and using them, because like when you start to see like things add up, it's just amazing. And it's just a lot of fun to be able to do this and save money, just having fun with it, really. And honestly, like one of the people that really inspired me with money is Anthony O'Neill on YouTube and Instagram. Like check him out, he's great. I mean, look how cute my wallet looks now. Oh, nice and light, ready to be taken out into the world. Free up space on your phone. Okay. I know this is something that affects me quite regularly, and I know it's annoying, and I know it's like, oh, just get a new phone. But no, to help me prioritize my space, like I checked out what apps I'm actually not using and offloading the apps that are already inbuilt. And also I realized you just don't really need so many apps in your space, in your mental space, in your visual space, and it's just really good to just like, you know, delete that once in a while. So that's another one. Organize laptop folders. Now when it comes to my laptop folders, I've made it a point to have a home for everything. If it's not in a folder, it doesn't have a home. So I quickly start to wonder where I've saved it, and you know, I end up wasting my time basically. So I'm still working on the best folder categories and names, but so far I'm categorizing them according to projects, and that really is working really well for me. Anything that I don't need anymore, I delete straight away, because if you're like me, I have the tendency to keep things for memory's sake, or just in case, you know, and after a while I just end up like, you know, hoarding random files. If you want to move your folders into, you know, somewhere else that has probably more storage, I recommend using Google Drive, because Google Drive, there's quite a lot of storage on there if you have a Google account, and it helps a lot when it comes to organizing your files. Clean out a space. One of the most challenging organization projects was decluttering the shed. I mean, look at it. So much confusion, so many things laying around without purpose. I knew there were lots of things that I had outgrown and that were making things harder for me to navigate, that I needed to get rid of. So my goal was to be able to get in the shed without stumbling over everything and just having a more efficient space. So we got started. Honestly, decluttering this space paved the way for me to make room for the things that I actually wanted to keep. And I learned that in order to receive the new, efficient and abundant and more peaceful way of life that I want to move forward with, I needed to remove what I had outgrown and what doesn't serve me anymore. So here we are. These type of stuff, I mean, honestly, I cannot deal with stuff like this.
Yeah, it was 2007 in Bedden Road. Now it's 10 years.
It just needs to go. Decluttering is honestly also just such a great way of knowing what you have and what you don't have, because I discovered a lot of bags. Shopping bags. It's no excuse to never have bags when I go shopping. Never. Look at all these bags. You really need bags? Guys, I'll sell them to you. It's 50p for 10. You know?
My days. I am never buying shopping bags ever again. Ever. Look how many bags I got. I would never.
Okay, so that shopping bag business was no joke. I had a lot, and I mean a lot. I counted and I got 81 shopping bags just in the shed alone. I mean, seriously, I can make a business off this stuff. Look how much money I invested in these bags. Wow. See, this taught me a lot. I am not keeping things that I'm not using. If I've not used it in 2 years, it's not part of my life anymore. I don't need it anymore. Can you believe this? Look what I found. Hand sanitizers at a time like this. Yeah, you can tell by what it looks like. It's old hand sanitizers, but hey, we actually want to throw these away.
It's needed.
After much frustration, throwing away, finding stuff, and just sorting out what I need and what I don't need, or what we don't need anymore, we finally got it done. I have a walkway. Okay, so this is the after. There's no charity shops open, so all of these things are on the side here. They're for charity shops. Things also for charity shops. So just imagine when COVID is over and the charity shops are back in business. All of this is going to be gone, and I'm so excited for it. Trello and Asana. In my first video, I briefly shared how I use Trello for my wish list, and do you know what? It is just great for just listing ideas. I use it to add ideas for either parties or projects, and it's just such a great tool to have all your lists in one place. You know, when you just remember something and you don't have paper and pen in hand, it's just absolutely great. Like, any ideas I have, I just write it down on a board, and it's minimizes having a lot of papers. I can quickly just write it down when I remember something, and it just helps me have clear mental space knowing that my ideas are all in one place. Asana is my absolute go-to app. It's my to-do list and my deadline app all in one. Honestly, I want to do a full review on this app because it just talking about it now doesn't do it justice. It's where I actually set the deadlines for the projects that I want to get done, and I get them done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I want to let you guys know that I will be doing a 4-part organization series at the end of June. So we're talking about planners, planning, and just generally like blocks about planning, myths about organizing yourselves. There are just so many things that there's actually very simple things that are actually stopping us from organizing ourselves, and sometimes we overcomplicate them, and sometimes we think it's like really, really complicated when it actually isn't. I will be sharing those with you from the end of June. It'll be a 4-part series, so please come back for that. And so this video has kind of just been like a little, bit of sneak peek of what I've been doing in this lockdown time, and just thank you again for tuning in today. Until next time, I'll see you guys at the end of June.